People will absolutely pay you for it because you're giving them real legit value to really actually solve their problem. SUM stands for Setup Plus Monthly. Almost any informational product, coaching, courses, membership, etc. that I've ever seen has one or the other. What I have discovered is that it needs to be both. So my goal is to get you to do this in less than an hour. Step 1, identify and articulate the actual problem your product solves. I make it nearly impossible to fail at doing or accomplishing X for a type of person. For us, I make it nearly impossible to fail at growing a business for people that love coaching. That's ours. Here's another example from my buddy Grant Baldwin, or this is actually from a client, dowjanes.com. I make it nearly impossible to fail at doing personal finance right for people that hate it. Number 3, I make it nearly impossible to fail at getting paid speaking gigs for aspiring speakers. No marketing language, just like literally insert what you help them do and the type of person you do it for. Step 2, evaluate. So evaluate and document the current way you solve the problem. In other words, how did your product work? Because by the way, if your product doesn't solve a problem, you don't have a product, you have a hobby. How am I attempting to solve the problem now? Think of product deliverables. What do I give them that solves the problem? Does this actually solve the problem for most people right now? Does the start or the ongoing part of your product need more work? Does the setup fee, is it the jump start they need help with to improve it? Or is it ongoing? The people that sell membership sites, your ongoing is usually pretty good, but your start sucks. You drop them into 7,000 videos and they got no chance of getting the right ones. People that sell courses, I mean, you got all the stuff in the world, but you got no plan to work through it. People that do coaching, you're usually customized, but then the coaching tails off after 6, 7, 8 weeks. It just gets boring and stale. So where's your problem at? Is it on the start? Is it on the jump start? Or is it on the ongoing maintenance part? So let me walk you through a couple examples of each one of these things. Number 1, how do I attempt to solve the problem? So for the Speaker Lab, I'll give you an example of them earlier. Make it almost impossible to fail at getting paid speaking gigs for aspiring speakers. They give their clients recorded videos, a templated blueprint. They hold office hours and you get lifetime access to stuff. Dow Janes, another client, they have a course. They characterize it as a course. I think it starts at 1 to 2K. They give you recorded videos, a template and checklist, and a peer community. That's what you get. That's how they're solving the problem. Question 2, does this actually solve the problem for most people? What is your success rate? Customers are your denominator. Successful students are your numerator. What's the percentage? If you sell a self-paced product and it's less than 10%, it doesn't solve the problem for most people. If you sell a done-with-you product like coaching and it's less than 90%, it's not solving the problem for most people. If you sell a done-for-you product and it's less than 98%, it's not solving the problem for most people. Meaning, it's awesome. You got an opportunity to actually make the product better. And we're going to use this as a guide to figure out where to go with setup and monthly on our fee structure. Because all your fees do is facilitate the delivery of the product. So does the start need more help or does the ongoing need more help? A couple sub-questions. Which one are you not charging for now? If you're not charging for setup fee, your start probably sucks because you don't have the revenue to put into the product to fix that part. If you don't have ongoing right now, it means you're giving them tons of stuff probably, but you have not real ongoing help. You have group calls that don't do anything. You have a membership or a Facebook group people go into and don't talk to each other. So literally what needs help? The start or the ongoing? It's usually one or the other. And it's usually whichever one you're not charging for right now. Because if you charge for it, it's got to be better. If you're not charging for it, it's going to suck. All you need to add at minimum is one simple feature to your current product to fix it. If you need help in the start, the setup fee, here's 3 different things you can add. I would just pick one of them. You can stack these and add all 3. In fact, we have like 5 of them in ours, but we've done that over time. Just pick one and you can start charging a setup fee immediately. So imagine you have a $49 a month membership site on how to be a better parent. What can you do for them? Here's 3 categories of items you could do. You could do an audit, have them fill out a 500-page questionnaire, do a 15-minute little call with them and give them a report, and then drop them into your membership site. Now you've just increased your LTV from $49 a month for 5 or 6 months to maybe you charge $200 for that. That was your setup fee to get them started. That gave them the little kind of templated plan they needed to actually go through the membership site effectively. Or maybe you make them a custom plan. This is the thing you can charge the most for in setup fee. You evaluate their entire situation. You make a custom plan exactly for them. This is what we do for all of our clients. In fact, we do all 3 of these. We do the custom plan. We audit their business to understand them. We then make a custom plan based on that. And then we do a handful of done-for-you items. If you don't have a setup fee currently, pick one of these 3 things and do whichever version on the price range. That's like the hardcore. If you want to charge way more for it, you can charge $10,000 just for a custom plan, by the way. If you don't have a monthly fee, maybe you just sell a $1,900 course. How could I sell a $1,900 course that has ongoing revenue associated with it as well so that I actually really solve the problem and really help them, therefore extracting more value and more money from that person by giving them value? Here's a couple categories of things you can think about. Scheduled Zoom calls. You could do these weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, one-on-ones. Second category is second set of eyes, where you review their stuff. You review their fight. Every time you get in a fight in a marriage, you record it and you send it to them, or you get a recap after the fact and you review it and you give them feedback on it. You review their homepage. You review their design that you're teaching them to do. You're reviewing their farm layout of their permaculture farm they're trying to set up. Whatever the thing is, you're reviewing their stuff as they're doing it. Whatever you're teaching them, you're looking at before they ship it. Third category is group hot seats. You can do these weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. Choose your cadence based on what seems about right to start with. This is where you get all of your clients together. You pick one person that has a problem, you open up a Google Doc, and you solve that problem completely for that person in front of everybody. This is one of the simplest, lowest bandwidth, highest impact items you can do. If all this scares you to death, pick a low end of the price point and just start.